What player is good at doing the splits?
Djokovic.
Djokovic is really good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, straight over, up and around. Now with the left leg, we're going back and around, and then straight. Okay? Good. Now let's clean it up without having to do this. Right?
Okay.
So let's do 5 of those. Now for the last one, let's go hands on head. Okay, and let's go right leg over. Left leg, and back to the right. Left leg, we're going left leg straight over, right leg up and around, right leg back and around, left leg straight back. Now we're gonna go sideways. This is gonna be step over, step, step over, tap, step over, tap, step over, tap, side to side here.
Okay.
Let's go hands on head. As you feel a little burn right here in the front of your hips and here?
Yes.
So that's gonna strengthen your hip flexors. What are your hip flexors good for? Right here, what are these muscles right here good for? Right in the front of the hips.
Better for...
Lifting your leg?
Yeah.
Okay, so faster knee drives?
Yes.
Okay, forward and across as well. So faster knee drives, being able to lift your leg a little faster, helps you run faster, right?
Yes.
And helps prevent injury as well.
Yeah.
So we're gonna keep doing a lot of hip mobility and hip strengthening exercises as we go. Okay, I'm 6 feet 2 inches, but I can't really fit under that, but you can. Very nice. So that's under, you're gonna leave your legs wide. We're gonna sink down, shift, and come up on one side. And then sink down, shift, come up on the other side. That's 1, we got 10. 2, 3. How often do you stretch? Every day?
Maybe like 5 times a week.
5 times a week is good. I'll take that. Stretching helps you become more flexible. However, it's really important to be strong in those ranges of motion. So let's say you're really good at doing the splits, but if you're not strong in the splits position, you can get really hurt.
Yeah.
You can tear a muscle,
Because
you can injure a hip.
if you're here very nicely doing the splits, but you can't
Can't do anything from there, right?
yeah.
Like what player is good at doing the splits?
Djokovic.
Djokovic is really good, right?
Yeah.
He is very strong in this position. So not only can he get in these, big splits positions, but, all the insides of his legs, his hamstrings, everything's really flexible and strong, okay, to stay healthy and so he doesn't get injured. So we got to keep strengthening. We can't just stretch and stretch and stretch and stretch. We got to strengthen at the same time.
Then some people can't get up, and some people can go straight out.
Yeah, some people just get stuck and fall.
Yeah.
We'll do a couple just really quick mobility stretches on the ground and then call it a day. All right, go ahead and go on your back. Let's go hands out to the side.
Okay.
And we're gonna do what's called eagles. All right, so we're gonna take this foot and we're gonna sweep it all the way up, kick it, okay? And then you're gonna bring it back down. Now the left foot, and let's go for 12 reps. As high as you can, as close to your hand as you can. All right, now flip over onto your stomach. Okay, these are called scorpions, hands out to your side. And now we're gonna take the opposite foot and we're going to bring it all the way over to the right hand, and now we're gonna do the other side. There we go. Okay, relax. Go ahead and flip onto your back again. Flip over. Okay, now we're gonna do some hip circles. So you're gonna leave that leg on the ground. This leg is gonna come up and around in a giant circle. Okay, 10 reps, as big as that circle can get. Okay, all right, switch legs. There we go. Be as big as you can. Well done, man. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Good. A lot to improve on?
Yeah.
What's one thing you can improve on from today?
Hip
flexors? Yeah, hip flexor strength, that's good. What about reaction?
Yeah, reaction, that's for sure.
Okay, good. So we can keep working on reaction. Seems like the audible reaction is a little tougher, so we'll keep focusing on that. I think we have to do some work on just running mechanics overall. Make sure that he's sprinting with proper form and just understands the basic movements of sprinting and what it requires. And from there, once you have that base, it just opens up the doors to overall athleticism, and I think that's what it takes to make it really far. Just being an athlete, learning how to adapt to every situation because you know how to move your body in every situation. Visual, it's just there, you see it, you react. Audible, you have to listen, and then there's a visual component of it, and then you have to react. So there's just a little bit more to the audible ones than the visible. Yeah, it's absolutely normal. And I think just like if you master both, it's just kind of, you're ready for any situation.
How else can you strengthen your hip flexors?
How can you strengthen your hip flexors? Good question. All the things that we did right here with this band. So lifting and holding, those types of movements can help strengthen your hip flexors. In the beginning when we did the dynamic warm-up and we were doing the hops, okay, those all help strengthen your hip flexors. Sprinting helps strengthen your hip flexors. There's a lot of things that can help strengthen them. Core can definitely be improved. What I mean by that is when he was changing directions, his upper body, his torso, was kind of separating from his lower body. If his lower body's trying to go this way, his upper body tended to kind of continue with the momentum instead of changing directions with his hips. Strengthening things like the oblique muscles, like just overall just anti-tilt and anti-rotational core would help with that. Obviously you need a blend of both anti-rotation and rotational core power, so you just need everything. Those specific like anti-rotation exercises will help him to kind of avoid the excess tilt and excess rotation when he's trying to change directions. It just keeps everything a little bit more controlled and steady. I think the biggest thing with speed at this age is just to get them kind of moving at high intensity, like with a lot of intentions, playing a lot of games where forced to run fast or else something will happen or else they won't retrieve a flag in time or else they won't win the game. So like just putting them in situations where they have to sprint, they have to go 100%. The more you can do that, the more their bodies will adapt to those loads, and I think that's when you'll see massive improvements in speed, is when they're always running fast. Yeah, I think one of the best things you can possibly do to get faster is to actually sprint.
You see what I mean?